This video is for LULC, land use and land cover classification, supervised classification. So first you have to take the data, raster data. So first layers, yeah. Then add the vector layer for which you want to clip. Hyderabad SHP. CBF and set, and then you have to add all the data, and then go to pre-processing, clip raster bands, is vector clipping, and then refresh it. The Hyderabad boundary will be added, and then yes, create virtual raster output, run. Select the folder where you want to keep. Yes, that folder. Okay, so the data are clipped for which we want. Now you can delete all the previously added raster files. Now we have the new clipped one. So if you uncheck the Hyderabad, you can see that this Hyderabad is clipped from the old raster image. Now you have to again go to set and here uh, band band processing. Sorry, here pre-processing stack raster bands, and before that we have to delete the previous one. Yes. Select this and delete. Yes. And add the newer clipped images. Now go to stack raster bands and then run. It's file name. So it is stacked. Okay. Now you got the stacked data. So this is the stack. And now you can see doc panel. Okay. Here SCP doc we have. Here you can go to training input and create new training input. Here you can say training file name as, and you can create before that another thing for easier to know the places you can add uh, tiles, the base map. So here the browser and actually the tiles under this you will have OpenStreetMap. You can on that, and here on layers we just reduce this transparency. Transparency. Okay. Okay. Now coming to SCP doc. Here you can add macro class as water bodies. Water bodies, and here you can say lake, and here Again add. For that you have to select the for your ROI so that you can add the data. You have to give the samples like this, and then if you want to add more samples in this class, in the same class, we have to click hold. You have to hold the control and then click at different place, and then while you have to complete this polygon, you have to lift the control and then complete with right click, and then it will complete. And again, when you want to add another sample, then again you click and hold control, continue, and after before completing this polygon, lift the control and then click the right click. So here I'm going to add this much only, and as much as you can add some other places also like this. Here also you can add uh, control. Okay, as much as data you add, your accuracy will be more. So for this, I'm going to save. Yes. Now, in this also I can add the river or any other water bodies. See the now class ID CID is 2 and the macro ID is 1. What same under same water bodies CID you can change this to river, and you can add if there is any river. Okay, so we are having a river here. You can add a river, complete, and then control again. Same process. As much as data you add, you will get more and more accuracy. Okay, for this I'm going to this much only add and then save. Okay, so like this you can add a river, lake, pond, whatever you can. But for now I'm going to add this much only. I'm moving to next macro class. That is that for that we can increase here 2, and here you can add buildings, yeah. And here you can for this you have to make it 1, because on under buildings it is the first one. So buildings like domestic, for domestic buildings there may be like this you can see, and here you can add. Okay, then you can save this, and now CID have become 1. Here you can make it commercial, commercial, and then you can search the commercial buildings. Suppose I'm considering this place as the commercial, uh, and you can add. Yeah. Like this you can add, and then save the signature, and then for next macro class you can give vegetation, forest, trees, anything. For here, I can add here normal trees. So we can find trees. For finding trees, you can also add here OpenStreetMap is there, and then Google. In place of OpenStreetMap, you can add satellite, Google satellite hybrid. So under this, you can find is easily. Also, I would like to OpenStreetMap. I will disable, and Google hybrid map. I will again make it transparent so that you can see where our Hyderabad is available. Otherwise, we may make it out of our boundary. So here is our Hyderabad, and some trees we have to find because there's rotten tree. So yes, there are also trees. Yeah, like this you can add, and also you can increase class ID and add some more like agriculture. Okay, for now I'm leaving this. Uh, and you can as much as data also you would like to add, you can add roads and many more, whatever you want. Okay, then you have to select everything and then calculate signature for highlighted items. Yes, it will take time based on your system, and then you have to come to SCP and here processing, when processing, and then classification. Here you can select macro class ID. On the basis of macro class ID, if you have done only one class in everything. Otherwise, if you have done class ID, means you added multiple class IDs in a single macro class, you can select class ID. Uh, that's up to you. And then run. Can make output, save. Okay. Now I can change color and okay. Now here we have and Google Street I will turn off, and you can see the final trained image. And here I can change the colors, whatever is there. Double click on this, then go to symbology. You can remove the unclassified or keep it is not a problem. Water bodies, buildings, vegetation. Make the building says something brown or like that. Okay, apply. Yeah, and you got your trained output after training the classified output. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks.